Drones, big dog picks, baby. It's time. I got the fellas. But hey, just a doggone minute. It's sad that people are frowning on a father being a father. I don't have no problems with what LeBron James did. He had the opportunity to allow his son to live out his dream, to hear his name being called in the NBA draft. And people are upset with it. It was pick number 55. Who cares about pick number 55? Y'all selling picks for Bitcoin in the second round. Y'all ain't tripping about all the Giannis brothers up in the league that's taking people's spots. When have y'all cared about pick number 55? A lot of people don't even want to be picked that late, because if they pick that late, they don't have a chance. But if they're not picked, then they're free agents and they can choose where they go. Either way it go, he was going to be a Laker, whether he got picked or whether he was a free agent. But the Lakers being family, LeBron being part of the Laker family, they decided to do LeBron a solid. And they let his son hear his name being called. Because the only pick that really, truly mattered for them this year was that number 17 pick when they picked up the shooter from Tennessee. So just a doggone minute. More power to you, LeBron. Be a father. Peace.
Let's get it! Now just for the week, here's the scoop. Your boy Drone keep getting the loot. Underdog, who will prevail? Stay tuned, Drone about to tell.
What it do, baby? What it do? Y'all know what time it is. It's time for Drone's Big Dog Picks. I got the fellas. We've been missing in action for the past 2 weeks, but we back because we're on a home stretch because football training camp start this month. Well, we got a little bit more. Well, in the month of July, football training camp starts. We almost through with basketball season. We got free agency starting in a couple of days. But I got my fellas. I got Mr. Phil Townsend looking like old dude from Boys in the Hood right here. L's up, baby. What's going on? Phil, what's going on, baby? Then I got the resident wannabe genius, Mr. The poor man Martin Luther King Jr., Mr. Vance Bradford. What's going on, Vance?
Well, I have been dreaming pretty nice here lately, Jeremiah. I want to welcome you, brothers. I hope we had a great weekend and getting ready to start a weekend. I'm here to see what we can talk about today, Jeremiah.
All right, I touring comedian should be coming in real soon.
Here he is. He
coming in right now.
Yeah, he finna come in.
There you go.
What up, Mark?
What's going on, Mark? There you go. What's going on, Mark? Hey, man. Hey, Vance. I want to know why in the world do we got Merry Christmas at the corner of the screen, man?
Hey, man. Somebody must have switched.
You got it. You got it there because Vance is producing.
That's the geniuses of Vance.
I'm gonna be out and I'll be back and I will correct that, Mr. Jeremiah.
So like I said, man, y'all heard just a doggone minute. I don't have a problem with what the Lakers did. Number 55 pick. It's only 58 picks in the NBA draft. The second round was a hot mess anyhow, and so I don't have a problem with what the Lakers did. A lot of people say it was a clown show. A lot of people say that the Lakers made a mockery of it. But come on. Tell me who was the number 58 pick from last year's NBA draft. A number 55, number 50, number 49, number 46. from last year's NBA draft? I'm waiting without having to Google. We don't know. So, hey, the young man was able to hear his name called. That's what he wanted to hear. I don't have a problem with it. You got a problem with it, Phil?
Phil.
No, because it's not like there weren't other legitimate teams actually interested in Bronny. So the thing is this. I am so tired of the narrative that LeBron got him on the Lakers. The Lakers had a choice. Rich Paul will let you know he's LeBron's agent, he's Bronny's agent, and he was navigating this toward Phoenix. Dallas also was an interested party. So are the Raptors. But that he would have kind of steered him to. Now, the fortunate part is that the number 55 draft pick is the one person that's usually not making a team. So the problem is that I have with everybody in this on Bronny is that regardless of whether he would have gotten drafted or not, does not negate the fact that he does have NBA talent. And that is where I'm getting teed off, is because you have some people who do not believe he has actual NBA talent. Like Marc. Let's not forget. See, you're going off of what he did at USC. Before he went to USC, Bronny did have a big, one of the big, you know how they do the whole predicting on where you're going to go in the draft. You know, it wasn't a lone thing that he was going to be a lottery pick. So, I'm just tripping behind this whole fact, like he doesn't right now have the capability of being 3-and-D. I'm just lost in that.
What you say, Marc? Do you have a problem with it?
No.
The Lakers have lost who they've been since, with Bus ever since they moved away from Jerry West. God rest both of their souls. But these choices are being made are terrible. Phil, I feel you, man, and I've gone through all this. It's a joke. And the fact is that I get it's the 55th pick. I had friends of mine, just the 55th pick. Nobody really, man, I get it. But for Bronny James, he's going to be the most high-profile 55th pick in the history of the NBA.
And?
So eyes are on him. Undeservedly so. So where his margin for error is unfairly going to be slim. It's the same thing I said the way the same thing the way LeVar Ball was boasting and run his mouth and do all this talking, cash and checks that Alonzo was going to have to cash. LaMelo was going to have to cash that Alonzo couldn't cash. And LaMelo was doing okay, a little bit better, but time will tell on that too. Clock's ticking. So my thing is I look at it and say the McDonald's All-American game, that was a gift. From out here in high school, Sierra Canyon was one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the country up until the last couple of years when Bronny James became the guy on the team. There's a reason why they weren't the top team in the area, in this Los Angeles area anymore with Bronny James, because he could not carry them further in that. So God bless him. His family did what they did. I look at it like this: as a black man, LeBron James can pull those kind of strings and get that kind of juice done. I ain't mad, because just a little jab here. We know somebody else that couldn't do that. But anyway, the thing is,
Well, my thing, Mark, I heard what you're saying, but my thing, even if he would have went as an unrestricted free agent, he still would have been high profile.
Right, but that would have been more accurate to where.
Yeah.
To,
No.
No, I feel you.
But my thing is, you know, if your son, if you're able to make it where your son can hear his name called, and that's what he wanted to hear was hear his name called.
Okay,
you'll do it also.
Hold on,
and then, like I said, it's up to him now to work. And I think the difference is LeBron James has the money, he has the skills and everything that to help him to where he can focus totally on basketball, and that's all he's gonna be focused on. And I'm not saying the man's gonna be no superstar.
Yeah, Mike, you had your turn, man.
But this is my show. I'm not saying that the man gonna be no superstar, but he can do what he gonna do. Go ahead, say what you gotta say, man. You finna jump on LeBron James anyhow. Go ahead.
Say something. Vance, say something basketball worthy, not hater worthy, please.
Okay. Well, you know what, Mark? You could have kept what you said. First of all three of you guys missed the point.
What's the point?
First of all, y'all talking about his this wasn't really about no basketball talent. This is about a man that had a dream. He wanted to play with his son in the NBA. This is about this guy. He wanted to play with his son. So LeBron in a position, just like the people in the Laker organization. If you can bring your son,
how ignorant can you get?
How about you talk about it? If you can bring your son to work with you and give him a job, that's everybody. That's everybody a parent's dream, and it's been doing it all through the world.
But what's the issue then?
Hold on. Hold on. Just like in the Laker organization, who running it? Jeannie Buss. How'd you get the job? Her dad.
Can you get?
Okay, so it's just nepotism has been there, man. So I don't care what you call it. I don't. Hey. It's LeBron James, just like any other parent that has a position that better their child. Then it works.
Then what's the problem? What is the problem? What is the problem then?
First of all, Vance is incorrect.
There is no problem.
First of all, Vance is incorrect.
No, it shouldn't be a problem.
Because this is about basketball and Bronny's ability to play basketball.
He can
play.
There
were teams that would have picked Bronny. Rich Paul made sure not a single team touched him.
Okay.
Because if they touched him,
so that's where it was then.
He'd go to Australia.
Okay, so that's where it was. They was gonna make sure that he got on the team, on the
not
NBA,
on the team.
On the Lakers.
See, you're saying on the team.
On the Lakers.
Okay.
Just so he can play. What are you talking about?
People do that all the time.
What do you never said that, so that's what I'm saying.
People do that. If you looked at the thread, you'd have seen I said Austin Reeves did it.
Are we on the thread? We talking about right now.
What, you on the thread? You don't read the thread?
Well, we're talking about right now. We put
no wonder you don't come prepared with any knowledge. You don't read the thread.
Okay, so are we all in agreement that we don't have a problem with how it went down?
I don't care how it went down. I'm glad he's there. Yes. If LeBron, if he's just like, and what killed me though, Jeremiah, you used the Bucks.
I'm sorry.
Him and his brother. Yeah. As an example. When you got all these white folks, that's what it's about, man. As many times a black pull somebody up from their family in a job, we got to do it.
I use the nicest. I use Jerry Jones.
I know Jerry Jones today. I heard the Nassus in your
because I was talking about basketball. I was talking about basketball today.
Well, Jeremiah,
it's bigger than basketball. It's about nepotism. It's about.
It isn't about nepotism.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. This is a one-off right here. This isn't about nepotism. This is a one-off.
Well, my thing is, I don't have a problem with what went on, because my thing is, if you got a son and you're able to do that for your son and his dream to hear his name called, go for it.
So what did LeBron
do? So I'm sorry I'm late, and I'm gonna run up in here. I'm gonna be the one dissenting voice. I'm not gonna act like I have a major problem this ain't the way it's supposed to be done, but it can be done that way. I get you. But
what's being done, Mark? Mark, what's being done?
Jeremiah, hold up, I'm saying something you said, Jeremiah. You said he got him in and said it's up to you now. Why stop? Why stop now? Fix everything for him.
No.
Fix everything for him.
No. That's why you are wrong. LeBron didn't get him in.
Because here's the thing. They go and said, well, we doubt that the family wants him to be in the G League. So now you gonna force him to put him on the roster.
No.
He
got to earn his spot.
No.
He has to earn his spot.
No.
A 6'1", 2 guard.
It's like it's not already a 6'1", 2 guard in the league.
6'1", 6'2".
Who?
They already showed a couple.
Who?
Look it up. If you don't like
Well, the dude from Kentucky that got drafted is 6'1", 6'2".
He's gonna be a point guard.
Look.
So
my
thing is
acting like
my thing is
he's not an NBA talent.
My thing
is NBA scouts.
And I want to answer.
I don't know what he's going to be.
I want to answer something you said, or ask this with a question, Phil, because you made the comment that was ludicrous to say that we're looking at what he did before the NBA. Well, ain't that what everybody else does?
No, Mark, that's not what I'm talking about. I said before he went to USC, after the cardiac arrest and all of that, where he was positioned at by some people.
I've never seen him slated to be a lottery pick.
How many players you seen that came off of a heart attack?
Look like I not only a lottery pick, but a top 10 pick.
I've never seen him slated to be a top 10 pick.
I bet you I can find it.
I'm just saying I've never seen it. Now, I'm not saying you're wrong. I said I've never seen it.
Hey, look, no, let Marc say. You can find a mock draft that'll put him there.
I can find what?
But did you listen? Did you listen to the people that were NBA scouts and what they said about it?
I sure did. That's why I'm telling you that they said that he's a legitimate NBA
I don't
talent.
know who you. I don't know who you.
I don't know what you're watching.
What I've heard.
I don't know what you're watching, but I guarantee you. Matter of fact, if you'd have watched the draft, you would have seen Bobby Marks, the guy sitting with him, as well as Bob Myers, say he was an NBA talent.
What I've heard is that he can be a good role player. I heard that he has a lot of work, and it's gonna take some work. But that's with anybody. That's what all these people that was drafted.
Mark, deny me you did not watch all of those top people say what they said about Bronny.
A lot of these folks.
But you hear the critics.
A lot of these folks that was drafted this year it's probably only about 2 or 3 of them that's going to be on the NBA team this year. Majority of them going to be in the G League.
It worked out, and timing was good in a sense too, because this, as they know, prognosticated to be one of the weaker drafts.
True, and I agree with you.
And it's all on far prognostication of potential far potential than it is guys you look at and say, hey, this guy coming in can change things for a team right away. So I get that. My team got the number 2 pick in the draft, and he's a developmental player.
And I agree with you, Mark, because I look at what the Thunder did. The Thunder got someone that can't even play. He's coming off of ACL from France. They don't even know what he's gonna do.
Right.
So I agree with you. Bronny James is coming out in a good year, where this year the draft. This is one of the worst drafts, according to scouts, that the NBA has had in a long time.
And that's really an indictment to where it goes back, and this is where I have a problem. It really goes back to, if I can be slightly indulged here, it goes back to the fact that you look at these kids in America now. You look at all the foreign kids that are getting drafted higher because these kids out here aren't working on their true development anymore. They're not working on development in the game. They want to be highlight reels. They want to follow all this jokey ass crap that's gimmicky and trash basketball. And it's these parents who don't want their kids to be coached, who pull their kid. The kid can average 25 points a game. They pull them because the coach ain't let them have enough shots here and there. And they're playing this crappy game. And that's why I look at someone like LeBron James being a parent to have this kind of influence on this situation. It's going to make these other parents go even more hard to think that they can do what LeBron James did. Unless you are the number 1 all-time leading NBA scorer in NBA history with 4 titles and some MVPs and considered the greatest basketball player ever, don't come at me and tell me about your baby. He will be evaluated and coached and taught, and he will play accordingly if he gets a uniform.
Yeah, because the thing is, you having more and more 18 and 19, and ain't none of them gonna, and I said ain't none of them gonna make it in the NBA. They all going to the G League, and it's just hurting the sport.
Now, there is nothing saying that Bronny James and them not wanting him to go to the G League. He is not going to have him sign a 2-way contract. That in no way means that he does not go to the G League.
No, ain't nobody saying no, because Rich Paul did say that he will be going to probably play in the G League. He just didn't want him to sign a 2-way contract.
Why not?
He said that he just wasn't going to allow him to sign a 2-way contract. But he said for him playing in the G League, he said that would be ludicrous for him to say for him not to play in the G League. He said the G League is where you're going to get developed at.
That's where he's going to get his run.
He said majority of his clients came from the G League.
The G League is where they're going to run the part of the organization where the kid can have his way.
He's going to be in summer league in 2 weeks. So we're going to see what's going to look like in Vegas now in 2 weeks.
Vance, I'm just amazed at y'all, man. I'm amazed at y'all.
Amazed at what?
Once again, you got not even close to what's happening. Did y'all see the draft?
Could somebody have Vance?
And you analyze? Did you analyze the draft? I mean, you mentioned it, Jeremiah. You mentioned it.
It was a bunch of 18 and 19-year-olds, and half of them was from overseas.
Come on.
Come on.
Vance, what did I post on the thread? I posted on the thread, has America lost his influence because majority of the players now is coming from overseas, and they're not getting drafted. They're not drafting a lot of the American players.
Why is that, Jeremiah?
That's not true.
Because these fools
not true.
These fools aren't allowing themselves to be developed properly.
That's not a true statement.
You getting more and more foreign players getting drafted over the Americans. Even if they're going to college, they're not American players. They might go to Baylor, they might go to Duke, but they're not American players. They're coming from overseas.
Look what the NBA is doing, man. Look what these owners are doing and how they drafted, dog. And it's right there in front of our face. And these clowns, you want to thank Ja Morant and the rest of them. You think, what's the dude from Minnesota going to be the face of the NBA? You crazy. You think Ja Morant or what's the man, Ant-Man going to be the face of the NBA?
This is not a conspiracy to have Europeans come over and take over basketball in America.
Say what?
It's not a conspiracy.
No. What's going on?
It's happening.
Vance is half right as far as what's starting.
They picking it right in front of your face.
But what I said, I'm telling you, I'm not just coming up with not just my own conclusion, but I've talked with players, people in the league, people that played in the league. It's really when you look, especially being around AAU ball, these kids unfortunately have not gotten developed, and these parents are not allowing these kids to get developed here in America. These foreign kids have been jockeying to try to catch up with America. They have academies. These kids are playing on a professional level at 14 to 15 years old.
The only thing they're not doing is playing defense.
No. That's Well, we're gonna tell it.
That's lucrative.
If we're gonna tell it, we're gonna tell it truthful.
Yeah, because the mother them cats from France, they play defense. Them two coming in.
There is not an NBA conspiracy to get foreign players to be the face of the league. That's number one. Number two is that Marc is so right in the sense that so many American players are still doing what? All this one-on-one ball. So you have
they're doing that YouTube highlight stuff.
Yeah, and so you have these European guys that are over here. So many of them do what? They start playing against grown men while they're still kids, basically. We don't really do that type of assimilation with the younger people playing the college ranks and things going like that. The thing is that they are running. You saw, look, if you go back way back in the day, and we used to watch all of the passing, all of the getting together, and all the continuity and flow and everything that they had going, and laugh at it. Because they were just like the old men playing against the young guys in the rec gym, where the old men are just kind of passing the ball along and the young guys are flying around doing something. But no, their style of play has totally invaded the NBA, and for the better.
It's not just the style. It's not a style. It's the fact that they are being trained to play more fundamentally sound basketball.
And there is a style.
Or what they are doing too is that they understand their roles and how they can get in.
Which is a style.
Well, I mean,
no.
Everybody has their own personal style. It's like Phil. You and I could be trained to shoot, but you're gonna have your style, your form, the way you do.
I understand
but it's not. The European
game has not influenced the NBA game.
But it's not nothing new that the Europeans been doing. They've been doing this for the longest. They just and they haven't adjusted. They've been steady playing the same way over and over. The Europeans. They've been playing fundamental basketball.
The real only thing
they've been playing fundamental basketball.
Really, if you look at the only thing that the and I'll say international, because it's not just Europe, the international players are doing is that they have helped make the game more perimeter. Steph Curry really led the way in the sense they really bought into it. Yes, he did, because the shooting.
But the Euro step has made it perimeter.
Look, Mark Cuban said it a long time ago, and people got upset with what Mark Cuban said.
Euro step.
No, but what I'm saying, Mark Cuban made the statement a long time ago, and people crucified him for the statement that he made. And now you see it happening more and more. When Mark Cuban made the statement, the reason why he was going to get international players, and people crucified him for it. And now it's coming to fruition now. You're seeing it more because the AAU teams and the AAU players, they don't want the fundamental of the game is not there like it used to be. And so now you see it more and more when they drafting players on these teams.
Right. But the thing is, Vance, I hear you talking about the Euro step, but the fact of the matter is the player that made the Euro step hit is not even from Europe. He's from South America.
Yeah, he's from Argentina.
So you need to call it the Argentine step.
But it's obvious that I have to take you all back because Europeans and international players, but especially European players, have been shooting long distance a long time.
Yes.
I can take you all the way back to Oscar Schmidt. And I will tell you right now, I'd have loved to seen him playing over here.
He couldn't make it because he could play now, but he couldn't make it back then. Going again, South America, Brazil was really the country that embraced the 3-point line even more.
Mark, you are wrong there. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. Because somebody had David Stern make the game easier. So Oscar would have
been easier enough for them.
Oscar would have been.
I mean,
it wasn't easy enough for them.
Oscar was the shooter.
It wasn't easy enough for them Europeans.
And by the time all that was coming,
Mark, I touched the nerve and I didn't even say anything.
You
ain't touched no nerve. You like your boy. You like your guy. You gonna vote for Trump last night? Just lie. Everything coming out your mouth is untrue. It's not true.
No. David Stern definitely changed the game to help Jordan out. But anyway,
of course, whether he did or not.
What do you mean?
Europeans still couldn't handle it.
What do you mean whether or not? Scottie Pippen told you what was what.
That was still the
Air. When you get a nickname Air, they gonna bow down.
Look, everything Scottie said is coming to fruition.
But I say this
Jeremiah, can you take us back to the real same stuff?
But I want to say this too. At the grassroots level,
validation.
I'm going to say this, at the grassroots level coming to high school, AAU get the bad rap because AAU doesn't get the kids as long as the high school does. And it comes down to the high school because the high school spends more time. You get to practice all through the week. We get ready to come back to AAU. We had a springtime where we practiced 2 days a week at best, sometimes one. And we had 3 tournaments that we played in. So you took 4 games, that's 12 games and about 12 practices. And then now we're going to start getting back into the gym and working. Well, after this is done, we'll start getting back with the 4th of July, and we'll have two more weeks of AAU ball to deal with the kids. It is, and they're coming off of summer school playing with their teams. So it is the high school level. The actual school is where this needs to be more enforced, where these coaches are taking kids and just letting them play and letting them do whatever. I've seen 2 kids go play at a school neighboring to ours. They left bigger schools to go play for them. Why? When I started seeing them, because one, they're not disciplined enough to run plays. They don't know how to run a play. And they don't want to play any work. They don't want to work on defense. They get to run off and do what they want. And then when they look and say nobody wants them, and their parents thinking they D1 and they not getting not near one scholarship offer, they wonder why. So it's really deep with that, and a lot of it is our kids, our people our age going to their parents. I'm like, where y'all learn this from? We didn't have to go there. We had to earn this shit. Excuse me, we had to earn this.
Well, that's half the problem that we have, Mark, is that the schools allowing the school ball coaches, they're allowing these kids to play and do shoot how they want to, play how they want to, and they're not saying anything to them. And so when they get to college, you're dealing with the same stuff.
What's that, coach? Oh, what, coach? You refuting what
so I see it. I go to a lot of high school games, and a lot even in middle school, and I see it here in Oklahoma all the time.
Coach,
and then the coaches that really get onto the players. Look, now the parents having a fit.
I got a big name coach on the phone right here, ready to talk to you.
Because they getting on their child.
Yeah. Hey, Coach, go ahead and say it. Hold, you want me to say it? Coach said it's a shame he works all season long and all out while school is out, and then for a couple of days a week, AAU screws up his players that he gets all disciplined because they let him do everything under the sun as AAU coaches.
Right.
Okay, Coach, that's the best I can say.
AAU coaches are taking their kids from multiple different schools and putting them in there. And really, if you're going to make a high-level AAU team, you got to have game to come with. You got to already come in with some knowledge of the game.
So, but fellas, we had a good conversation today. Talking about Bronny James. Like I said, it is what it is. Basketball free agency is supposed to hit hard and heavy in 2 more days. Paul George is the hot item right now. Will he stay with the Clippers or will he go to Golden State? Will Klay Thompson stay in Golden State or will he leave?
Will LeBron James
we'll find out.
The Lakers?
Man, please.
Hey.
Child, please.
Let Paul George and Kawhi Leonard stay with the Clippers. Anybody that goes to the Clippers on purpose is a loser for life.
You heard Rob Pelinka? You got to.
Okay, Phil, I'm not even finna entertain that, dog. I'm not even finna entertain that one, Phil.
I meant to translate what Rob Pelinka meant.
Brian might not look.
He
Brian
meant
might want to get away from Bronny.
What
Phil,
Rob
Pelinka was going.
Phil.
Phil, Rob Pelinka meant, let me translate it. LeBron came in the office and damn near slapped the crap out of me if I didn't try his son.
So but we had a good show. Y'all, if we don't get y'all have a good 4th of July next week. Enjoy y'all 4th.
Hey,
because I won't be on here next week, and I'm chilling. So
man.
So yeah. So
you put some work in, man, like at a camp or somewhere.
Hey, I'm chilling for the next 2 weeks. So.
I'm laughing because Jeremiah came on and said, we took 2 weeks off. No, you took 2 weeks off. We were here.
So but good discussion tonight. Real good discussion. Y'all have a good weekend.
I want to give a shout out though, Jeremiah.
All right, go ahead, give it a shout out to about your sandwich. Go ahead and talk about your sandwich. Go ahead.
I'm gonna talk about the sandwich. I'm gonna get that at the end, but I do want to give a shout out to HEB for that watermelon and cantaloupe mix off the chain. I'm sorry, y'all was throwing down during the show, but it was off the chain.
I'm sorry. You did have to get that Sambo moment in here.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with eating watermelon and cantaloupe, baby.
It was good watermelon. Oh, yeah, balls.
That's why you wanted that mentality. You wanted that mentality. They got you thinking eating watermelon is that. Come on, Mark. You got to be better than that.
Next time we're going to get Vance.
You got to be better than that.
Vance, for real, mm-hmm. I could care less if they say it's a black thing. I eat watermelon.
I know you do.
I'm at the Amazon Fresh store right now. Guess what I'm next to?
Exactly.
All right, y'all. Peace out, everybody.
Everybody be safe, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Mark.
Okay, let me see what I'm going to do to get out of here. I'm going to do something. Hey, the Renter Dads, we challenge you.
Bring it on. Call me Ephraim Veteratus, the magician.
While he's searching for the perfect sandwich. That looked like a Dirty Rob shot right there.
Have it. It's Harvey Hands-On of the Renter Dads. We got Uncle Stepdad back there. You got the Midwest Renter Dads, West Coast Renter Dads. We accept your challenge, bruh, man. Where you at?
Bring it on.
Kick in and get them ready. Cuckoo! Uncle Stepdad, the fifth member. Bro, man, I accept your challenge. I'm gonna hit this 5 ball in right quick. Get on that 5. Hold them still, cause it's too real.
Yes, spiritual guidance of the Renegades is 1-up, 1-0. Getting ready to get 2.
Bullshit.
Bizzle.
These my peepers right here. Some of them gonna be with me when I'm looking for the perfect sandwich. What bruh man gonna be doing?
Looking for the perfect sandwich.
Looking for the perfect sandwich.
Tommy Davidson, lethal shooter. We looking for the perfect sandwiches.
That would look good.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the 5th floor. And look at here. I'm searching for the perfect sandwich. So I want y'all to register at www.theafricanamericannetwork.com to join my sandwich community. It's gonna be all that. And look at here. Want y'all to invite me to your city if you think you got the perfect sandwich. And I ain't talking about no served sandwiches either. Peace.